Have you ever wanted to change the background music in Minecraft? Or better yet, add more music into Minecraft? Well, you can do that. Hi, I'm George, and I'll be showing you exactly, step by step, how to change the background music here in this Minecraft Java tutorial. Now, first thing we'll have to do is switch over to the desktop, and we'll build a resource pack for this. Okay, here we are on my desktop, and there are several things we'll need for this. You need to have folders, a pack MC meta file right here, and a pack PNG. This can be anything that you want. It's just a 128 by 128 PNG image. Nothing special about that. You can download the pack MC meta from my website. And there we go. Now, if you're using a VPN service, you may not be able to get here. So if you want to get to my website, just turn that VPN off if the page doesn't load for you. Then go over here, top menu right here where it says pack MC meta. Click on that. This takes you to my pack MC meta download page. You can find downloads for all the different versions of pack MC meta right over here. There's a new one here. Just click on that and then download this to your working folder. I just made a folder here. I named it pack. We'll be working inside this. It's just a brand new folder. Call it pack, and we'll put all of our stuff in there. It's just some place to build your resource pack in. Choose save, and we now have that ready for us. Okay, let's just get this out of the way. And here we go. There's the zip file. If you open this thing up, there's the pack MC meta file right there. Let's just change the view so you can see it easier. There it is. There's a pack MC meta. I already have mine downloaded right here. And I like to edit these things inside of Notepad++. It's a free download. Open this up. It's great for this kind of small code that we do here in Minecraft all the time. Now, description up here can be anything that you want. I just set this for new background music, and we're in 26.1 right now, so that's good. Minimum format needs to be earlier than your current format. Right now, I think we're at format 86. So I found 75 is a good starting point. And then max format needs to be at your current format or later. So if we're at 86 right now, I set mine to 120. That way, if Minecraft does little updates, which they're into doing a lot recently, so I don't need to fix this every single time they do a small update. Now in the future, if we go past 120, then I have to change this. Or if they do something to change the background music, which ruins my pack, I may have to then come back in and fix the pack and then change that number at the same time. But for now, that works out great. Okay, just make sure that's saved. Close that down. And again, the folder I had here, I just made this just a new folder on my C drive, and I put all my stuff right inside here. So we have our pack PNG, pack MC meta. You also need to have your new songs that we're working with. Now, I'll be changing the sound inside of the ancient city, and that only has 2 soundtracks in there. That's why I'm using that one. It just has 2 soundtracks. Plus, somebody asked me about how to add more music in there, and I'll be showing that in this video. So get your songs ready to go, one for each song you want to have. We then need to have some folders over here. First one is assets. Second one's Minecraft. Third one here is sounds. Inside of this, the next one here is music. Inside of music, the next one is game. And inside of game, this is where our music goes. Okay, so we have our folders all set up right there. Now we need to go and get a special file allowing us to find the right names for our disks up here. And we also need to use that file to actually add in an additional or more additional songs. So for that, we'll open up another file window. Here we go. Doesn't matter what window you open up. Let's go up here to the address bar and then type in %appdata %. Hit the enter key. This takes you into the roaming folder. It's a hidden folder. Go inside of .minecraft, and here come down to assets. Go into assets and into indexes. Now you see a lot of things in here with numbers on them. Come all the way down, find the one with the largest number. In this case, that's 30.json. If you don't see the .json, go up to view, come down to show, and check file name extensions right there. Okay, let's open this up. I have this opening up inside of Notepad++ again. And looking on the left-hand side here, you see some icons and things, and it says font, and then it says lang right here. This is a language section. Scroll down below the language section. Just keep on scrolling down. And then right below that, you're going to see resource packs, and then right here, you're going to be seeing Minecraft sounds.json. So look for that. And then just to the right of that, you'll see it says hash, and then a big long code right there. What you want to do is you want to copy this, right-click and copy. And then remember the first 2 characters here. In this case, it's D4. Keep that in mind. We can close this down now. Okay, so now back up to the assets folder. Go into the objects folder. Let's find that folder named D4. Just scroll all the way down to find it. That's down quite a ways here. There's the B's, here's the C's. Okay, D4 right here. Go into the D4 folder. Up here it says search. Right-click and paste in your code you found, and that finds this. This is the sounds.json file with just the name set up as code. So just take this and right drag it over here and copy. Make sure you copy, don't move it. Make sure you copy. And here we go. Okay, that's the file we want. Right click on this and choose rename and just call it sounds.json. Click outside and there we go. That's the JSON file that you need. Again, I'll edit this inside of Notepad++. Double click. It shows you the name of the sound right here, the folders that it's in right there. This is what we need. Now, if we want to find music, let's go up here to search and find and do a search for music and find next. And here's all the background music. And some of these are in specific folders, like this is all the music in the creative folder. Here's the credits, here's the dragon, here's end, here's the game. All the songs that are played in most places in the game are right in through here. So a lot of stuff, as you can see. Okay, let's keep on scrolling down into the nether stuff. We want to keep on going down. We're going to be changing the songs that are inside of the ancient city. And that's here. The ancient city is inside of the deep dark. And again, this only has 2 songs, makes it a good one to work with. We have 2 song names in here, Ancestry and Deeper. These are the 2 songs that are in there right now. So we need to take our songs and give them these names. But before we do that, we have to convert those from MP3 over to .ogg or OGG file format. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. So I have these 3 songs I'll be using. I'll rename them second, but first I want to open these things up in a good sound editor, and a good free editor is Audacity. So I'll bring that up in this right here. Now, an easy way to get files in here is just to drag and drop. So here's our folder. I'll take the first one here, just drag it over like that and drop it in. It's in stereo, and that's fine. The background music in Minecraft is in stereo, but we had to convert this to OGG. So for that, go up here to File, come down to Export Audio, and up here, let's export these out. And I'm going to browse for a folder. I'm just going to put these into the regular pack folder right here, and we're saving that as an OGG Vorbis file format. That's our path right there. There's the format, OGG Vorbis files. You can leave it at stereo. You can leave everything else the same. Choose Export. Okay, that one's done. Let's close that down. I'm not going to save that. So that's our first one. There it is. Let's do our second one here. Again, I'll do the exact same thing. Here's Audacity again. Let's drag our second one in. That's this one, like that. There we go. Go up here to File, and let's Export Audio. It'll still be in the same folders. That's fine. Everything else is the same. We're good. Choose Export. That one's done. I'll just close that one right there. And here's our last one. Since we're doing 3 songs in here, let's export this, File, Export Audio, choose Export, and close that down. And there we go. We now have 3 files in the OGG format. Okay, let's go back over to our sounds.json file, which is right here. I'm going to double click on Ancestry, right click and copy. That's the name of one of our songs. Let's go up here. And I'll take the first one here, right click, rename, and then right click paste. That's our first one. Let's go back here. Come down here where it says Deeper, double click, select that, right click, and copy back to our songs again. This will be our second one down here. Right click on this, rename, right click, and paste. That's our second one. And the third one that we don't have yet, I'm just going to call this one Deep 2. You want to give it a name that's not already being used in the game, and Deep 2 is not being used. So this one and this one are going to be replacing the original songs, and this is a new song we'll be adding in. So let's take all 3 of these, with the control key down, grab those, drag those into assets. Let's open this up, grab those, put them in a Minecraft, open that up, drag those, put those into sounds, open that up, drag those, put those into music, open this up again, drag all of these and put them into game. They'll go into the regular game folder. There's no subfolder for these. It just goes into the game folder right there. Okay, let's back out again to our pack folder. So we have our song files are done. They're all in the right folders. That's done. Now we need to go over here to the sounds.json and edit the sounds.json. And that's right here. Now, if all I wanted to do is just to replace just these 2 songs, we're already done. But if you want to add new songs or additional songs, here's how you do it. Notice in here that we have the name, stream, and sometimes the volume right down here, all this stuff together. That's for one song. Now, in front of that and behind that, we have these 2 curly brackets. It goes from here down to here. That's the whole section. So I'm going to right click on this and copy. Let's come down here after this one, hit the enter key, and let's do a right click and paste. And I just copied that down here. Now there's one more thing you need to do here. Notice after our first one, there's a comma right here. Come down to the second one, put a comma right there. And the third one, no comma. So if you have additional songs in here, put a comma after the additional songs, but the last one in your list doesn't have a comma after it. I can show you that right down here. Here's World Desert. Let's have a comma here, comma here, comma here. Clear down to the end of this list. Last one, no comma. Okay, let's back up again to here. Let's now change the name of this one, and we called our new song Deep 2. There we go. We've just added a new song into the game right there. That's all you have to do. Let's save this out, close that down. There's one last thing to do. We need to get this into the right location. I'll drag it into the assets folder, open this up, drag it into the Minecraft folder, open that up, and it should be right here next to the sounds folder. That's where you want this file placed, right there next to sounds. Okay, it's back up here. And we can now assemble our resource pack. Easy to do. Let's grab assets, hold the control key down, grab your pack MC Meta and the pack PNG. Right click on this. And we're going to compress this to zip file. It has to be a zip. It can't be 7Z. It can't be RAR or RAR. It can't be a tar file. Has to be zip. There we go. And let's give this a name. I'll call it new background music. And we're all set. Let's go ahead and put this into the game. So I'll bring back up the launcher, which is right here. Let's go up into installations and latest release. And then click on that icon right there. This opens up the Minecraft folder. Scroll down in here, down to resource packs. Let's open that up. You want to put our new zip file right here. Let us drag it over like that. There we go. Just drag it in. That's all set. Close that down. And we're now ready to install this in the game. So go ahead, click on play. Let this open up. It'll open the game up to the menu screen, which is right here. Now I have a custom screen on mine with custom text at the top. It'll strike out all this kind of fun stuff. If you want to see how I did all of these things, I have links for all this stuff in the description. Okay, so come down here to options, go into resource packs. In resource packs, find your new music pack left-hand side. Click on that arrow right here. Brings it over here to the right-hand side. That's now in the game. Let's click on done. I need to go up here to music and sounds and turn my music on. I had it turned off. There we go. And choose done and done. So go ahead and go into single player. I'll choose this top one right here. That's where I had that playing. And there we go. And I chose some jazzy things so you can tell that this is definitely not the original music in here. And it's playing just fine. Now, if you load the game in and you're not hearing any music, all you need to do is just close the game down and open it up again. Sometimes that loads the resource packs better if you do it that way. And then it plays those 3 songs in a random order, so you don't know which one you're going to be getting first, but at some point you'll hear all 3 songs. If you do more songs, just continue that system, and it'll play all those songs in random order. Also, check out my other Minecraft channel, and that's HTG George MC for Minecraft. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. That helps my channel out a lot. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos in the future, and I'll see you next time.